Okay guys, now this is the map of the world, and here this is Saudi Arabia, the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As you can see that the surrounding area of Saudi Arabia, the countries are Muslim countries like Yemen, this is Yemen, Oman, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, this is Turkmenistan, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Turkey, Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya. All these areas are the Muslim countries. Look at the Turkey, the Libya. So all Saudi Arabia is surrounded by the Muslim countries. Look closely. The Syria, Turkey, Iran, Iraq. If we come to this side, then the China, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Malaysia, Indonesia. All these areas are in the premises of Islam. What was the reason behind it? What was the reason behind it? The main reason was that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam have sent letters to the Muslim rulers from the hand of Muslim rulers like caliphs and his other followers to the other tribes of that time. To the other tribes of that time. Mostly leaders of the tribal areas have accepted Islam and they embrace Islam. Those who have not accepted the invitation of Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam face war. War from the caliphs of Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If we talk about the Malaysia and Indonesia, that how Islam spread over here, then all the merchants from Mughal Empire, from India, from the subcontinent, the merchants from Iraq and from Africa, Ethiopia, went to Southeast Asia, Malaysia and Indonesia. They like this place, they like these islands, and they have spent their life over here. They were the Sufis and they were the Muslims. The local people of Malaysia and Indonesia like the way of living, like their honor, and like their honesty. And through this, they have embraced Islam. In these areas, Islam did not spread by war. This is all about attitude and good manners. This is all about attitude and good manners. The period from 1500 to 1800 was crucial in the spread of Islam in this region. Initially, the faith found a following along the coastline of Malaysian and Indonesian islands. In the Mughal period, Muslim traders increased the activity in Southeast Asia and many of them settled the coast permanently. They traded all the year to send the goods back to India when the ships arrived with favorable winds. The local people admired the honesty and sincerity of these merchants, and many along the coastline became Muslim in the 16th centuries. There was a great deal of unrest in the interior of the island as different princes struggled for power.